Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today here in the Palace of Neketaka, just in Neketaka in general, because we have a few quests to do over here. But first, we're gonna need to talk to the Queen, and somebody said something over there about Ngati's Chosen. Let's have a chat with Queen Onekaza II, yeah, because we've been messing with with Eothas, and there's things that we must talk about.
You return intact. Nagati is not always kind to those who travel upon her domain.
She touches her brow and nods.
My brother speaks of your journey from Otare Okozi. Mostly, he mourns the loss of his expedition.
He looks out on the city. She looks out on the city and sighs through her nose.
Scholars pore over your findings as if a charcoal rubbing could build a bridge to Ukaizo. I have learned to restrain my optimism. A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom and change, I say. It is fitting that yours should be the voice that tells of Hasongo's fate. What did you see there?
Forget what I saw. Eothas is heading to Magran's Teeth.
From Port Mage to Hasongo to Magran's Teeth, Eothas follows a rich vein of Adra. It takes him northeast to more interesting territory. In the deepest memory of the tribes, we have told stories of Magran's Teeth. Embellished sailors' fables, Akira, but not without some truth. My people speak of treacherous seas, lakes of fire, and the ancient warriors hammered to life on Magran's anvil.
Onekaza props her chin on her fist and looks you up and down.
Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible of the peaks. It is the sharpest tooth in Magran's jaw. Prepare yourself for a fight.
Any chance of support ships to accompany these two?
Akira, would that our resources were not so entangled in other parts. I cannot send ships to Magran's Teeth any more than I would send paper dolls to a furnace.
She arches her fingers together, staring intently at the point in space where they meet.
If you make preparations in Neketaka, I say we can help each other. I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. While the Deadfire screams, I would see Neketaka outlast the storm to come.
What do you need from me?
What I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. But I will accept peace of mind for now. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bareth?
She leans forward and rests her chin on her fist. I know they gave Rawatai no end of trouble in their early advance.
Akira, if you recall history, then you know why I am protective over the guild. My water shapers are the levy holding back Rawatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows.
She eases back, languid and satisfied.
Don't get too cozy, Highness. That false sense of security will get you into trouble.
Maya crosses her arms. Will you get me into trouble, Maya, with stuff like that?
Akira, I would not want your employers to think me easy prey.
She purses her lips at Maya.
This reminds me. I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nekaro Atoll.
That's 2158 AI. Rawatai encroached on Huana lands and made a enemy of the Wahiki tribe. The bloody conflict came to a head at Nekaro Atoll, where Rawatai warships decimated the tribal force. In the aftermath, the Huana Crown dispatched water shapers to sink Rawatai's most prized vessel, the Tenets of Iron, as a reprisal and demonstration of power. That sounds like a kind gesture. I think... She snaps her fingers and nods to an attendant who scurries off. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to myself poke a hornet's nest, but that is what is... I would assume that is what is going on there. I'm going to say nothing.
While the problems of Eothas and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water shaping to Neketaka.
Pit your strongest water wizards against their weight in iron and black powder, Highness. We can end this quickly.
Akira, and how long will this contest last in open water?
Onakaza tuts at Maya before shifting her focus back to you. In open water? That's a good point, actually. Water shapers in open water? They must be really powerful, actually.
Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Myru, but she does not answer my summons.
Onakaza looks out on her city, her hand squeezes down on the armrest. Do you think something is wrong?
It is too early to grow a forest from this coconut, but I would not dispatch you if I felt at ease. The guild can suffer no setbacks. If Myru shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason.
She stares off into the distance and sighs, her gaze unfixed.
Nagati, do not abandon us now.
Am I hearing her thoughts? She turns her gaze back to you and flinches. This was not a thought she intended to share. Right, that explains it. Because she did talk to us telepathically before, whatever this is. But yeah. And many of us have leveled up. That's pretty good.
What say, burglar? Thanks to you, I must negotiate with Arkemir for more security.
Heh, sorry. Yeah, we leveled up recently, didn't we? Anyway, we're leaving, and we have missions to do over here. But first, let's level up and see what I get out of this. So we got sleight of hand. We got a little bit of help from Maya. We got Arcana over there. I never use Arcana anyway, but let's go with that. Bluff and Diplomacy. Let's go with Bluff over there. Let's see. So we got one new ability for Chanter or Druid and a hiccup as well. I do apologize. Did I unlock a new power? A new level, I should say? No, I did not. It's gonna happen next turn, or next level up. So maybe a new Chanter or a new Druid ability, I should say. Let's see. Practiced Healer. Nah. Rapid Casting. Rapid Casting is probably not a bad thing to have. Far Casting. I'm gonna go with Rapid Casting because, well, they're both types of casters anyway. And this build eventually can be just rapid fire casting all over the place, especially in very tight quarters and stuff like that. We don't do that often because, well, they just... yeah. Wait a minute. Sleight of Hand is Maya's bonus? Aw. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's go with that, yeah. And over here we have Diplomacy, Bluff. We have Streetwise. Let's go with Bluff over here. Try to help a little bit. We have one new ability for Ranger or Rogue. And the unlocking is basically the same thing. We got Binding Boots or Binding Roots. Either works. Master's Call calls the Ranger's animal companion to their side, granting the companion the nimble inspiration, causing them to move back to the Ranger incredibly quickly. I will believe it. That's incredibly just means unbelievably. I will believe it. Practiced Healer. I need her to have damage dealers. But I had something... Maybe I want this, actually. Uncanny Luck. Gain a small chance to completely avoid any attack and convert some hits to critical hits. That's pretty awesome. Deep Wounds. Tough. What is the Deep Wounds for? Pierce and crush damage caused by rogue's weapons to also do raw damage over time. I need to look at what she has. Because she has Blunderbuss right now. And I think that's precisely Pierce and Curse. Specifically, those two types. No, it's just Pierce. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Also, you're not in the right position. I'll worry about that in a little bit. So, Sleight of Hand, or Slate. It's Slate, because it's got the word 8 in it. And I think that's how it works. It's like Freight. Except, anyway, let's go with that one. Deep Wounds, indeed. Hopefully she will make everybody bleed. Let's get you...
I have no idea what happened to them. Much.
Yeah, because so Shodi is known. What? Well, the easy way for me to tell is just to look at the Shodi at the center. Nope. Shodi is at the back. This is how I do it, I think. Nope. This is how I do it. I think. Yeah. Because she's at the side, I'm at the side. And it sort of works a little bit better than what it was. And that happens because I switched them in and out of the party, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe because I talked to them in the ship. I'm not really sure. We got explosives over there. We're not going to do that. We're going to go up on survival, maybe intimidate. Let's go up on survival. Those two skills I think are used more often, so it's usually you can just delegate, so it's a little bit better. We got one new ability for a fighter over here. Did I unlock a new level? I did not. I did not. Power Strike. Strike an enemy with a powerful melee attack, dealing high damage and stunning them. Foes behind the enemy are staggered and take raw damage. So I want something that allows me to defend. What is that one over there? Grants a chance to completely resist the effects of a hostile spell. That's kind of good. What about that one? The fighter draws strength from their own indomitable spirit, causing them to regenerate a portion of the health lost from each attack. It costs, yeah, 25% of damage taken converted into healing for 15 seconds. It's basically... because specifically of the way this game works, and not like the first game, this is basically 25% damage resistance. And in the first game, it wasn't. I don't know if that ability existed in the first game, but yeah, that's basically 25% damage resistance.
Happy to oblige.
It works that way. We have religion, we have history, diplomacy, that's the help over there. Let's go with that. We got alchemy and arcana. That's my help, I think, for arcana. So maybe I want to go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. I think we're still nowhere anywhere close to the maximum level, but, well, not necessarily anywhere close, but we're not at the maximum level. So she doesn't have resurrection, she doesn't have storm of holy fire. Accurate, empowerment, penetrating empowerment. It's all about the empowerment, which I rarely use, even though I probably should. Spell resistance, quick summoning, martial caster. What is that? Oh, so yeah. No, wait, what? Reduces the time it takes to complete a weapon summoning spell cast. Oh, no, it's a different thing than what I thought it was. Spiritual ally summons an extra planar ally loyal to the priest. And we're probably gonna need resurrection. Minor avatar gains a supernatural glow as they are infused with power. As a minor avatar of their deity, the priest gains bonuses in all attributes. Health and weapon damage. That is interesting. Cleansing fire. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Storm of Holy Fire. I don't use her as a DPS anyway. She doesn't have might, unfortunately. She has only plus 6% on the damage, which should be a lot more than that. You need might on everybody, basically. Might is such an important... I think more so in this game than in the first one. Especially because you have 5 characters, you don't want anybody not pulling their weight too well.
My brothers and sisters have set sail for Neketaka.
I thought the tribes needed them to calm the weather.
A greater storm surrounds this place. We must answer the call of the Kahanga. If the outsiders do not trample us first, the Green God will surely do it for them.
Do not speak this way, my love.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we need to go to the temple's area. But first we're going to look at our missions. Because, we need to go to the temple specifically to talk to the priestess of... Elthas, I think, or Gorm, or whatever his name is. So, from here, Neketaka, there we go. And we have He Waits in Fire, Rendezvous with Elthas in Ashen Maw. Oh, that's something. This quest is at or below your character's current level. Success is likely. That sounds good to me. So, because it means that it's not, like, endgame or anything. Guildmaster Myro can be found at the Water Shaper Guild in Periki's Outlook. That's where we're going right now. Though, actually, we shouldn't, maybe. We should look at things before. Distilla commands a Voyager. Alicia... Oh, I need to kill people. Let's see. You can find Udita Lifter's Refuge in Dunaj. Must go there. Far east of Nekataka, there's an island. Shall go there next, maybe. Investigate the partisans of the Lighted Hearth. Or Path. Where did I... Anyway. Temple of Gone. That's exactly where I need to go. So, one thing is to the Pariki's Outlook for the Water Shaper Guild. And the other one is this one that needs to go to the... I need to go to the Temple of Gone. And this is a different thing altogether. Okay, good stuff. Let's move. And I don't think anybody is going to show up to tell me things, so we can see. So we got the Pariki's Outlook over there, which is kind of a shame. What? What is going on? Oh, I don't want to... I want to be outside. Yeah. Why is it locked? It's got to be because of the quest, but that might mean... Oh, because we can't go inside. Right, because those teleports actually take you inside each area. And that's why I didn't want to go to the inn, because it would take me inside, and there's no reason for that. So the Water Shaper Guild... Is it over here? It is. You'd think so, right? But apparently we can't go inside. Maybe it's because of the hour. Huh. It could also be because there's a specific script that can only be triggered by opening the door, rather than just by being here.
Lamp. What happened here?
Oh crap, that's also an explanation. Oh no. And we were just talking about how these are nice robes. About how these guys are powerful. Well, not necessarily in the land. Pitied Isengati, Lady of Lament, as the pearl orb of the heavens crosses her view. I don't remember. Isengati Ondra? Is that supposed to be Ondra? Oh, there's more things. The lover's affection, as ephemeral as fingers touching. That does sound like Ondra. But the moon's skyward journey continues apace. Her eyes well with tears as constant as rain. The order there, I'm not really sure if there's supposed to be an order there or anything. But I don't know that we have. I might check if it's. Maybe I got lucky, but there is a poem, and it's Ondra's Tears. It's called Ondra's Tears, and I don't think we are going to be able to find it. No, wait. This game is good. So, no, unfortunately, we don't have it. So, Ondra's Tears is the main. It's sang as the main song of the expansion. I think specifically of the second part of the expansion.
Go
of the
no
first
further.
Game.
There is a situation in the guild hall.
There's many of them, and of the situations, and they're dead. The Water Shaper glances over his shoulder, his chest rising and falling with deep breaths.
What say? Where is Myru?
Takeo's brow creases with concern.
For what did Nagati send you but to lend your strength?
He nods and claps Takeo on the shoulder.
All is under control, I say. But the building is closed until Myru cleans up the mess below.
He thumbs over to the blocked stairwell, which I assume is over there. Were you talking about the situation down there rather than here? In the guild hall? I thought it was just over here. Yeah, what about the mess up here?
Kira, when the dust settles, I will see that our sisters and brothers are honored properly. Naga swam in from the waterways of our sanctum. We pressed back until they fled underground. Then Myru gathered her forces for a stand at Pariki's tomb. I am to guard the staircase while she routs the last of them. Kira, but Myru is fierce for her years.
He grimaces as another deep rumble shakes the earth under your feet.
Snakes could not have caused that tremor.
Kira, we felt the quakes even before the serpent showed up.
Snakes, serpents, I guess it's all the same. They're Naga though, but anyway, Ikenu nods and wipes a bit of dust from the ceiling rafters off his shoulder. Why are they attacking the guild? My initial reaction was just like, not these guys again, what are they doing? Especially because I sort of let them go. Maybe it's because of that. I hope it is because of that. Because choices and consequences. Yeah, let's just ask why they are attacking the guild.
I do not know. With great purpose, they throw their bodies back to Rikuhu's bowels. I say this is personal. They strike with anger, not conviction.
Why haven't you summoned help from the queen?
We are water shapers. Onikaza knows we can walk over a few snakes. Myru, though, I say she would not turn down reinforcements.
Yeah. Well, she did send me here, I think. Did I actually say that? I don't know that I did. But yeah, that was a line for that. What's causing those tremors?
Not snakes, I say.
He frowns, worrying the back of his head.
Unless they brought a battering ram.
I hope Myra leaves something for me.
I say you will have to run fast. She could cut through Naga like a harpoon through blubber.
I don't remember what the line was that referred to her, though. So I'm not really sure what exactly I was supposed to say.
I will remain and dispatch any snakes who slither past you. Good hunting.
He nods and touches his brow as Takeo levels up to level 15. What is this thing? This ornate basin makes a high-pitched ringing sound when pressure is applied around the outer rim. It's like a musical thing, then, you'd think. Let's see. I will go over there because I want to loot everyone. That's right. They are dead and they need to be buried and whatnot. Nope, I will loot all of them, but there's nobody here. So we're just leaving. Because I looted the rest already in my previous visit. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I also should rest, which is a bit of an issue for Shodi anyway. So I got some mechanics over here, and I'll just keep going on those. We got a little bit of intimidation, which is not necessarily the worst thing. Got a little bit of a religion. Let's go up on that, maybe. Survival? Nah, let's go into religion. And just a new ability for a druid, because he's a single class druid. And I got hiccups. So, what I want him to do, Avenging Storm. Yeah, I want him to. So these things are specifically for normal attacks to do extra damage. The druid's knowledge of. Oh no, it's exclusive. Yeah, to automatically inflict additional freeze damage when spirit shifted. That's a different thing. Yeah. Then we have secrets of gain penetration of frost and water attacks. Don't they have one of those for lightning? Right there. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Especially because, you know, spells and all that. And then we have empowerment things. Lasting empowerment. Accurate empowerment gains accuracy. I'll go with that. I suppose that's a pretty good thing. Let's go. And that's his level up. Done. Fastest level up ever. Well, not really. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's go. Oh, man. Was there a way to go up? I'm just now realizing that it maybe shouldn't have gone down. Because it's a tall building. Maybe there's a way to go down, to go up before going down. Okay.
This is why you don't neglect your chores.
You don't neglect your chores.
Happily.
Says the dare. What chores are that?
Could be a...
Well, we have Naga.
Right.
It is definitely a fight. Let's see what we are going to be able to pull off. Okay, let's get you over here. Let's do that one right there. Bring you around. There's people showing up, which means bad things. The paralyzes enemies. That's not bad. Let's go with that. Can I get both? No, let's go. Be fast about it. Come on. Okay. Let's bring Takeo up over through here. Let's get Weather the Storm. That's for everybody, right? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go with it. Why not? And then Shodi can stay back there. No problem whatsoever. I will also take the opportunity to do this one, because that's going to stun a bunch of people. We got sickened, which is pretty bad. And I might be able to do something there with Shodi. Also I have this thing, which is tremendously powerful. When it works. Got stuns, as you can see. Shodi is taking damage.
Does not work.
Yeah, it does work. It's just you need to be calm and patient. Yeah, the stuns are just fantastic. How long did... Oh, they don't last too long. Normal hit is like 2 seconds, I think. And that's pretty good. Now we are taking extra damage, which is not as
We'll be
good.
hitting the water.
But I think... Oh, they're showing up. There's more of them showing up. Okay, Shodi, you're gonna need that. Let's go ahead and do this. Reduced healing. Let's get a dragon in here.
Still got it.
Because, of course, we're gonna get a dragon in here. Let's get this one as well. Shodi must not die.
Sure thing.
She's taking reduced healing. She might die, actually. Okay, we got a dragon over there being mean. Okay, no, I think they're not showing up anymore. I hope they're not showing up anymore.
My friends. Let's reap
Did I
this
hear a baby
whirlwind.
just then?
My insides burn.
Yeah, there's some poison.
Stand together.
This does
You're not dying. There's a sound. And that thing is just a corpse that's doing weird things. Or an animation that broke. Or the end of the episode. Because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.